Sorry, my mom's right outside the door. My grandma. Hello? We all here? We're good? We all good? Oh no, oh, refresh. Oh, hi. You all good? Okay, I'm gonna snooze that. Ah, that happened. Cool. I'm sorry, that actually threw me off. So, by the way, I believe I said this during stream 1, day 1 of the Donathon. If I disconnect 3 times, then we're just gonna end the stream. I restarted the router twice. First was mom, the second was me, because she wasn't sure. Oh my god. Hello, are we all still here? Are we all good, peeps? I know that Ezros has left, so that's okay. I'm aware that Ezros has left for the day. Yay. Is this the morgue? Is there anything over here? Nope. We're just right back to what we were doing. Like nothing happened. This. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. I'm not complaining. Don't worry, I'll continue the video in a moment. I tried to pause as quickly as I could the moment I realized that we lost connection. That's frustrating. Stop doing that.
You can taste the salt in the air.
Okay, continuing the video.
Says you'd think with the world dying, everyone would stop trying to figure out ways to blow it up. The noise is awful, but the says they says he blasted right.
There's never anything in that chair. I don't know why I keep checking.
You hit a crossway. Decisions.
Really? That thing was right there, and there's this right here. Right next to okay, it doesn't make sense.
Let's see.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna let that one run. It's just the, ad break.
Offers you extraordinary prices. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
There's a TV up there, I hear it.
The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels.
Okay. How much do I have? Okay. I'm low on all of my resources now because I upgraded.
Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy. Hard not to want to relax here, if only for a bit.
He's just chilling. I'll leave him alone.
That's Fruggo's joint. Tread carefully.
There we go. I'm glad I put this video on because now I don't have to
Seems like there's a whole world of adventure.
talk as much because I am getting very tired from it.
Might get lucky. This one seems asks you to do the is
Alright, going over here. Where? Huh?
breathe a little.
Oh, it's probably underground.
Returning. You might want to poke around in that old home. You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
Alright, where do I gotta go? Manufactorium. Yes, that was definitely down below. Oh my god. Is this the big one? Yeah, I think this is the big one. As in, this is the big radiation manufactorium. The one that always makes you a little lost. It's usually your first one. Usually. Not always.
Things are happening. It's not just anyone that's awake and moving.
I've already done this one. Oh, there's no enemies here because I cleared this place out when I first got here. I don't remember. When was that? When did I do that?
The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields.
Cofintra Bidwitchen.
Just soak it all up.
Okay, so it's going to be southeast. Yeah, southeast, right there. Thank you, I murdered a Numo. Yay! Gods, I love that character. Wait.
catch it.
I don't think I need to catch the nano anymore.
The sun is high.
Can you remove the ranged guys because they're very annoying. Please kill the armored ranged guy. This is gonna be very obnoxious to deal with, and I'm dropping frames again.
Right where it cuts. Shrug it all off.
Oh, there is something here. Give me that.
Don't forget the past. Learn from it.
Okay, all that's left is the helpless soul. Whee!
This has heard asks you to do the right. Is grateful you chose.
Oh yeah, I dropped 414 frames. Itch.
Turn the radionics knob
Okay.
to find the right frequency.
Here we go. What is that? What is this? Oh wait, that's a speaker. That's the speaker at the front on the front of our radio, I think. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna message you. Also, I can smell the rice. It's cooking. Hopefully my brother checked it.
That's a den for dangerous critters for sure.
Okay, so we gotta find the fluff hole in the area. Not here. Is it over here? Oh, there it is. It's sleeping. And just look at it. It's dead. Okay. Sorry, I was messaging ID about something.
Gotta try the key to see. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late.
Okay. I'm gonna save real quick because I might die doing this jump. Yep, I would have died because this is like the thickness of the water here is like a level
Brace yourself
3 or 4.
Freak Isle, the biggest monster home around. Good thing it's
Freak Isle sounds like a place I would live. Hell yeah. Get away from me. Oh, you bastard. Get away from me.
There's a serenity about this spot.
Okay.
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Okay. Is there anything else here? There usually is.
Don't let the day pass you by.
Actually, no, let's go here, but we gotta... I'm gonna spawn the blue glider. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so sneezy today. What am I doing?
What a wild ride.
Whee! Ow!
Well placed. Itchy trigger finger.
Okay. I've been going for 4 hours. We've had one disconnect.
Checking it out. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go.
I'll be back here for that thing. Because I don't know where we get the quest for that thing. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Lump. I know what quest he's gonna give me. Also, wait, what was the next world boss we had to fight? What was in the list? Wait, did we? That's gone. That's gone. We only have one world boss left. It's the Murky Puff. Oh. Okay. This guy looks cute. At least he's protected from the sun. Kind of. Hi. Lump.
Can't believe you're actually working on the world. Most would be happy to stuff themselves silly while they wait to see what happens. Says he likes to bring the heat up enough to bake. Helps pass the time. Wonders how you manage to feel like you can make a difference still. And if you're going to try, which way will you try to sway things? You think you can save the world, but the world is so much bigger than you, than all of us. After all, the problems of the Tree of Life are so much bigger than those that live within it. What can anyone really do? Says life is like a meal when there's too much to eat. You decide to eat one thing, and it means you don't have enough room for another. And now, the kitchen is closing.
What do you mean?
Says it's a metaphor. You can figure it out. Looks like you decided to start working the kitchen yourself. You could have just sat there and waited for more food, but you wanted to cook. Thinks the Ankati are good folks, but they eat to live. Lump lives to eat. Wonders what's the point of life if you don't live it large.
Yeah.
But who you dine with isn't as important as what you eat, right? Says he has a lump in his tum-tum. That's how it's been since the world turned, but he's convinced you can make the burble go away. You need cue keys, you and him both. They are the sweetest little bit of comfort food. His mookies in particular are nom-nom. His balanced diet is a cue key in each hand, and his are bite-sized and personal. Nothing ticky-tacky or lumpy about them. Oh, no.
So I have a sign on my door that says I already know I'm going to hell. At this point, it's really go big or go home. I like Lump.
Figures it's a lack of a steady cue key supply. Lump says the only thing he can make now are uncookies. No one likes uncookies, but his oven won't heat up without a new spark plug. Gizmo taught him how to unscrew spark plugs from motor drives under the hood of wheel wrecks. Doing that should be even easier for you. As soon as he gets a spark plug, he'll make a special bakey just for you. A cue. You'll get the best.
All right. Ow. Come on. Okay. Cool. I'm in a fight right now.
Some of the beasts who live here have never seen day.
Alt. F. Alt. Oh. No, yeah, back on the board. Yay.
Just line up those nodes and yank it out. Careful it doesn't spark you.
Okay, I can't see that third one at the bottom.
You got the plug. You're the one in charge now. The underworld critters are meaner than anything.
Alright, let me save my game because I don't trust myself around oil. At all. Yeah. Yay. I know, a very obnoxious quest.
Lamp is heated, oven fired up and all. Should now that the oven is sparking hot, it's time to bake. To be worthy of sweets, you must have tasted bitters, and he can see you've had a fair share. Sadly, his supply of whiffle dust is gone with the wind. That means he can't bake the special cue keys he wanted. Get him some whiffle dust, and he'll make a fresh biscuit for you. The quickest way.
What's it made from?
It's formed from Rocky Ridge mineral scrape-off. It's a rare good, only found on higher ground. Lump says there are still things left over. Wishes you...
Okay. Where? Hobby don't. I'm just gonna fast travel because then I have to go through that tunnel again. I don't want to deal with that. We're just gonna fast travel. this wiffle dust. The only reason this is obnoxious is because you have to climb up onto the roofs, which don't have good collision, and catch it at the right time. And it's constantly moving.
This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. That's the oven. Now,
Got it.
just crank up the temp gauges and catch the cloud it makes.
Got it. Yep, fast traveling. We're not walking. No. Fuck that. Sorry. Fuck that. No. We're not walking.
Now that the wiffle dust is secured, Lump's ready to yo-yo. His disco biscuits are known for their hullabaloo. Lump says he has a load of sweets re-ovened for you. Better get them while they're hot. Cukies, mookies, and the odd poppadocaricle. He's happy to have something for everyone.
Where did you learn to bake?
Says his Muma Grandiosa taught him the inside-outs of the oven. Lump says he's always happy to help. Disco. Well spent.
Alright. Oh, right. He gives us an item. It's a weapon. This rolling pin is a slashing weapon? Okay. Alright, we're gonna fast travel over here, get on the Goo Glide, and go back over to Freak Isle. Where I feel like a good amount of the internet lives these days. Wait a minute. Over 4 hours. I think once we reach the 5-hour mark, I'm going to
Listen to the sound of that.
Head over to the jungle area and start working on fighting the last world eater. Like, world boss. Okay. Oh my god, it happened again.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down.
Okay.
That hurt 'em.
Okay. Back off so they can fight with the Cyclops. I don't want to fight all three of them. One, I know there's a Fluff Hulk in the area. Like, literally the moment I step out there, there's going to be a Fluff Hulk. We're just gonna watch him. Back off. Oh, my wrist. Ow. Frosty Fluff Hulk. Told you. There's a Fluff Hulk. Got him.
Getting swole.
What is going on? Why am I... What is that? Sorry, something was touching my back. What was that? I either have something making my... Like, I'm either very itchy on my, like, my head, or something is touching my back. I know for a fact I don't have lice, before anyone says anything. I think it's just because it's warm. I think I've already looted that boat over there, haven't I?
Smells like low tide.
We're still gonna go check. Yeah, I've already looted this place. I see the doors are open. Okay. Then we need to head up here. Oh my god. Alright. We start working on facing this world world eater. Pause that for now.
Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code.
Yep.
Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos. A surge surf factory was one of the cleaner ways to make power, until the surf turned into goo and clogged it all up, that is.
Turn surf into electric power? What stopped it from working?
The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone. There are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore.
Wait, why am I going down? No, 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 no. We'll get to that in a moment.
Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. But says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths.
Tell me about my childhood.
It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, You can always lay your own course. Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action. Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate?
I make my own choices.
Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Says you're smart to join the Ankati. He likes how they manage to make so much out of so little.
They've overcome a lot.
Meeting challenges is what makes us stronger. The harder something is to do, the more important it can be. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister.
What's a mecha fingro? That sounds interesting.
It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxinol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Cool. Yeah, is all the way over there. Okay, so let's put a waypoint there. We're gonna hop on our moose.
There are
Get
things
the hell out.
out there waiting for you.
Moose. Weirdly enough, this moose is from this jungle. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but eh. And which road do I take? I'm right. Gonna ignore the enemies.
Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. In many ways, it still does.
Is it too late for the surf?
Anything that's been ruined can be fixed, but it took a long time to get this bad. It'll take a long time to clean it up, too. Glad you found that track. There's a lot to learn about this world, both here and beyond.
Nope, I'm out. Nope, I'm out. It's very amusing that the tribe that is the trans pride flag colors is evil. No, the reason why I find them amusing is because they're also, like, the cutest tribe. Well, color-wise, and all that shit, like... While the more sinister colored tribes are good. It's weird. It's all very weird. following this little road. I'll get there.
Seems
Oh, right.
like you're...
Nope.
You found a bric-brac that's not absolutely flat. Hey, nice shot. Don't want to point a finger, but the meta stadium is near here.
Pangea, you are incredibly late. Like, Android just finished.
That's shutting good. A store...
There you go. Ow, my wrist. So the wrist that's holding the mouse is starting to hurt. Ah.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
This mechanical marvel is a one-of-a-kind mount. It even has a gun built in. To aim the weapon, then when mounted, press middle mouse. While aiming, shoot by pressing... It's not very fast. Also, I'm looking at how the that thumb is moving. That's so cursed. fast traveling bad, because fuck walking through this jungle, it's bad. Jungle is hell. It's always been hell and always will be hell.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. Well, he means slick as in greasy, so you can lube the hinges of the lid. He can't argue against the fact your fur's shiny. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo-Choo always keeps... He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkle. It's big enough to make waves beneath the surface, and that's a challenge in itself. But it also has a hard shell, so you need to target its head.
Okay, target its head. I know where Choo-Choo is. They're all the way over here. Again, fuck that. We're fast traveling. My wrist is really starting to hurt.
Choo-Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him.
Why do you ride the rails?
Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked onto a darker path. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you... Thinks everyone has. No one's perfect every time. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug around. Likes that you landed with the Ankati. Loves the way they dress. Those goggles are perfect for riding the rails.
Goggles are good.
Need something to protect your eyes when you're moving at speed. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo-Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation.
The rails don't go everywhere.
Figures that's true, but they can get you close enough to most things for most reasons. You can stumble along from there. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in front.
Give it a shot.
Says he knew you would, like he knows the way the rails run.
Ooh. How far? Wow. Now we gotta go all the way over there. It's a good thing I can just summon I'm not using the hand. I'm summoning the moose. I can just tap shift and we can just follow this track.
Where are the control sticks on this thing?
Whee! I'm just ignoring those pigs.
The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever.
Alright, it's this tunnel. I'm smashing them with just a literal brick made of ice.
You're a long way from the sun.
No. How are they detecting me all the way up there? I'm underneath them. Through solid concrete. That doesn't make sense. Hi Kieran, how you doing? There's that emote again. I love that emote. And my wrist is no longer hurting. Good, because I'm not like holding my mouse normally. I'm doing well. We've had my internet has unfortunately crashed at one point. Yeah, like we've had an internet crash, but we're still going. Probably not for too much longer. Like we're almost to the 5-hour mark, and Jesus, the video. And, we're planning to fight a world boss here in a moment. This is Biomutant.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Biomutant is an open-world RPG game. Exploration RPG. It's a kung fu story. But it was made by a developer that is now no longer around. They're gone. Specifically, the group. They've been disbanded. THQ Nordic. But, effectively, humans are gone. Actually, I need to pause this video. Let me pause the video so I can talk over this. Hold on. So, humans are gone. No, the game does not receive updates anymore. Like I said, the developers the development group is effectively dead. Like, the people themselves are still alive, obviously. What I mean is the company is gone. THQ Nordic. They're gone. But, with this world, humans are extinct. Literally extinct. They screwed over the world so hard that they went extinct. But that left behind all the animals, and the animals started to evolve and mutate to become what we are now in the game. The best example I have is take your common reptile or amphibian, slap fur on it, and and it's good. Like, you got the creature, because there's a whale-like creature down here, like a baby whale creature, as well as a full-grown version of it that is covered in fur. It's weird. Yeah, Laura Humanity. Like, this entire game is one big environmental message about, like, treating the world better. And this game is very creative in showing that. You know, usually when we think of radiation, we think, oh, it's gonna be green. Nope, it's pink. Radiation is pink and purple. It's very pretty. Then obviously we got ice. And then we got biohazard over here. Where is it? We got fire down here. And then we have straight up oil. It is fun. Like, here's the thing. The game is not perfect. It's very well optimized. It's brightly colored and very vibrant. It's a little cartoony in the sense of nothing here is realistic. Like, these characters are eating and drinking products that have been hit by radiation and shit. But it is... Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. It is fun. Like, the cutscenes are a little janky. There are some things that are missing. The animations are... the animations are weird. There's some assets that are copy-pasted here and there. But all in all, it's a good game. And, like, we've actually already had a conversation, like, earlier during the stream about the difference between janky waste of money and janky games that are terrible and would be under the category of waste of money, and games that are janky but fun. Because at the end of the day, and video games are meant to entertain us. They're meant to be fun. There are some people who find Cuphead to be very fun. That's completely fair. That's their enjoyment. And Cuphead is a beautiful game. It's just really hard, and personally, I'm never gonna play it. There are people who are obsessed with Minecraft. We all know this. It's all over YouTube. But that's their idea of fun, while there are people who don't find that fun. They find that boring. There are people who find games that whose developers are long since whose developers have long since abandoned the game, but, you know, left the game functional, at the very least, like, say, Starbound, or this, Biomutant,
This thing needs new
and they are fun. Some people find them fun. My opinion on it is, if it's a game that is janky, and you don't have any enjoyment of it, and it costs a lot, and it costed the same as like a AAA game or something, then it wasn't made with the intention to give you entertainment. It was made with the intention to get your money. That's all they care about. Just cash grab. That's it. Poor writing, poor mechanics, buggy as hell, no fixes. They just want your money and they'll leave. But a game that is entertaining, like you find joy with it in some way, and is janky, and the cost is either AAA or very cheap, then it's not a waste of time or your money. It's a good game. Anyway, here you go, Choo Choo.
Choo Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason, but he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart.
Where is it?
It's on the cart. He wants to keep it close by. In general, you won't have much time to act in case of an emergency. Choo Choo says you should help yourself to the grease. It's a versatile tool from the bygone, a last of its kind, so don't let it go to waste. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need...
It seems fair.
Seems glad you think so. You're...
I have, by the way,
wait to get out of this place.
I have beaten this game. Like, I've beaten this game to its entirety. I have 100% of the map. Except for, like, one area where it's permanently bugged. And the, oh my God. And it was after the developers were long since gone. Like, there's no way you can patch it now. Oh, I gotta talk to him again. Hi.
You shouldn't worry about
So, I don't have to worry about spoilers. I've seen what happens when you play this game and get the not bad. You go down the path of darkness. I've seen this game when you go down the path of light.
There was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself.
Can't let rails confine me.
Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though,
there's not very much difference, to be completely honest.
Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave.
Show me what you got. Like, there's a lot of things in this game that you can tell the developers wanted to add something for it, but they couldn't, or they didn't, for various reasons. Who knows? But, for the Path of Darkness, you're just simply, like, ruling this, this land with an iron fist, but also you've kind of screwed over the rest of the planet, or the rest of the life here, because you're allowing this tree to die. If this tree dies, everyone else in this massive plot of land goes with it. It's the only thing that's keeping us alive. If you go down the path of light, you unite everybody to a common cause. You rule this land through peace. And the tree gets to live. Granted, there are twists you can do. Like, you can go down the path of dark and not kill the tree, if you so wish. Or you can go down the path of light and let the tree die. Yeah, pretty much. The good news is you can't accidentally kill an NPC. The only NPCs you can kill are the ones who are actually designated as enemies. Okay, I need to fast travel. I am not walking through the jungle from all the way over here. I've done that before. It's not fun. But, though I will say, going down the path of darkness, like, right from the get-go, the armor that those guys have is really cool. It's, like, black shogun, like, samurai armor. It's so cool. But I wanted a change this time around. Because every single time I've played this game, I went with the option they first give you, which was the Myriad. These guys are good. The Jagni are evil. Like, they're mean. Oh, I never got that. Okay, I never got that waypoint. Then we got, like, the other tribes, there's one over here. I forget what they're called. I forget what the tribe over here is called, but I think they're similar to the Myriad. But not quite. And then there's the Lotus tribe. There's no tribe out here. There's the Ankati, which I've joined. And over here is the Pichu. P-I-C-H-U, so Pikachu, effectively. But the Pichu tribe are evil. And the very funny thing about the Pichu tribe is they're evil. But their faction colors are the trans flag. Yeah. Like, the faction colors for the Pichu tribe is the trans flag. It's literally blue, white, and pink. I like games that make the choices matter. Not because I'm ever going to play them, because that'd be very stressful. But because it makes you curious, like, how they tackled it. This game gives you choices. But it also doesn't really give you choices. Maybe a little too many. Maybe. I don't really know how else to...
plan to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is properly armed.
I can't really describe it properly. Certain conversations you can have. If you pick the evil, you'll gain a point or two in your dark side, like your dark aura. If you pick the other one, you'll get your good aura. If you pick the middle, you get it in neither. I would rather you get it in both, because that's your neutral option. Sparing enemies does it. Killing petting creatures will also change your aura. Killing or sparing captives will change your aura. And just simple conversations with NPCs like this. Like these are specific NPCs when they have actual names. Armed with what?
He's happy to tell you that the cannon he's been working on now just needs ammunition. He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros. If you're fast, you have a shot at catching some of them before they go off.
Where can I find them?
Boom has named the place Puff Duff Bluff. It sounds silly, but it's an accurate description considering most of the pyros are duds, seeing as they're as old as the old world.
So to translate, we need to go get fireworks. And I am actually going to walk there. And by walk, I mean I'm going to ride my my moose. So I think I need to go southeast and then northeast. Once I get to the Twin Roads.
This story is as powerful as you'll let it be.
That right there is something that's very annoying about this game, and that is the narrator. There's a setting in the game to silence the narrator. However, it just simply turns off his dialogue. When that's not what you want. Like, you want him to stop giving these little comments while you're roaming around the world. And he never shuts up, because, like, once you touch it, he stops talking. Well, it's not what you wanted, you just wanted him to stop giving little comments. Like, please, narrate this character's dialogue. Just stop talking. Okay, yeah. Something I can appreciate about this game, I've said this like multiple times during the stream, I love that they don't do pop culture references. Oh, there's a bit of green in the flag. Okay. Also, I haven't marked this map yet. Let me just... Okay. I have marked this flag, I'm just dumb. Back on my moose. More south. Unfortunately, because I chose Enkadi, the pt2 tribe hates me. And they will try to kill me if they see me. Just keep going forward. Hello. Goodbye. Nope.
That's a chug hut. Probably no chug-chugs in it, but you never know.
I need to get to the road. Yeah, I like this game. And at the start of the stream, I took some screenshots of... Shut up, please. I took some screenshots of the character creator just to see what the base stats were. So I can, in future, run a D&D campaign based in or on Biomutant. Because I love this game. It's not the best, but it's very well optimized, it's very colorful, and it's fun. It's not everybody's cup of tea, though. And there's a glitch again. There is no shadow. Hello. Goodbye. The AC is kicked on.
Where Toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces.
Where? Huh?
Get out.
My character just freaking out because I pressed dodge at once. Once. Oh, my eye. Okay. We've reached 5 hours. Woohoo! Yeah. Almost every day I'm gonna be streaming 5 to 6 hours. Depends how long the game or whatever, or how much energy I have. Odds are for the art stream it's not gonna be that long.
Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention.
I would if you'd stop making comments all the time, dude. Alright. Whee! We would definitely be dead. We would be on fire, and we'd be dead. We would definitely be dead. You know what's funny is that these characters don't suffer fall damage. Anyway, I don't think I can get up there. Wish I could, though. Wait, can I? Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Hold on, I gotta take a drink of water. My throat.
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
Ah, fucking hell. No, I was wrong. This one's worse than the wiffle dust. 2. 3. Do we walk or do we fast travel? Let me just pop over here real quick. Avoid the checkpoint. Avoid the checkpoint. I'm gonna continue the video because I need to stop talking. My throat hurts.
That there is a fume foundry where toxanol processed go juice. Your feet feel like you're wearing squishy sponges. There's a notice board, probably once filled with posts begging for nose plugs. There's a gas capturatory not too far from here. Just keep your nose up. The Toxanol Corporation made gas into burn fuel here. It made everyone sick after a while.
But Toxanol kept doing it?
They were more concerned with making green for their stock bearers than saving the lives of their workers and neighbors. Nasty as this place is, you might still find some tracks here.
I don't want to break it because I'm already like max capacity on metal.
That looks like you're on track. It's comforting to travel on an old path like this. For you, I mean.
Wasn't the poison toxic?
Believe it or not, some liked it, even though it smelled and made them sick. Seems like those tracks never run out of gas.
Ow! Jerk! There's nothing in here. Okay. Right, grab that. Is there anything in here? You need loot. Wait, what am I... Hold on. What am I doing tomorrow? Hey, double check. What am I doing tomorrow? Uh, uh, Maze. Right? Today's... My mom confused me. I started grabbing a trash can like, oh, today's Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow's Maze. I might change Maze to something so I don't have to talk so much, like my voice.
That's interesting. You need to line up the switches so they match.
There we go.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. The sun is coming up fast.
Nope, I'm gonna go the other way. Let them fight. Dr. Sarazawa style, just let them fight. It is very pretty. We're currently sitting in an irradiated zone, too. Just gonna watch these two. Stop it. Hi. Ow, 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 ow. Man, these elementals. Okay, before I do anything else, go to crafting. Is there any magazine? Okay, so right, same clip. So 215, 306, 221, 312. Okay. 229, 313. Oh, wait, I saw that. 224, 306, but armor piercing and range drop. Alright. Top mod. 229, 313. 232, 316. 223, 307. There we go. Uh, 232, 316. Thank you. We're currently using 2 rigor for this. Ooh. 252? Okay, hold on. By default, we got 232, 316, and then 252, 336. Melee weapons. We can actually craft our own stuff. That's why I'm looking at this. Okay. So Woodstock is 252, 336. I'm gonna go with the Woodstock that was at the top. Yeah, I'm currently playing as the Commando class, though. Hold on. At the start of the game, you get to choose your class. And you... Shut up! Cricket, please. The narrator is so annoying. you can choose your class at the very beginning. There is actually a class that encourages melee weapons, and right from the get-go, you get dual wielding. But there's also, like, the default class, which is the one that we see in the trailer. You know, the Ronin, I think it is. You get a sword and a gun. And then there's the... I want to say it's not the Sentinel, it's the Mercenary. The Mercenary, yeah, is another melee-based class. And then you got the Sentinel, which is all about defense. There's the Psy-Freak, which is all about your powers, the elemental powers, so say psychic stuff. And then you have the Commando, who's all about the gun. I am playing as the Commando, so it's actually better for me to use a gun than it is a melee. Farty bulb... What? Yep, and it's dead. The names are great. The names are great. Ah, I got to poop. Ew. Gross. Alright, ad break starts in less than 5 minutes. Yeah. For the Commando, it's better to use ranged weapons. So, using the gun. My strength, which is my melee stat, is always the lowest, but it's not that far behind the others.
Find a key that fits.
I also love that the healing items are all gummy candies. Well, almost all of them.
I don't think you could make a home here.
What is that? Look at this, is a pistol. Yeah, that's a pistol. Alright. Let's go get that mind monitor. I can smell that the rice I cooked is done. Yeah. The legendary guns all look like they're made of toys, and it's very cute. But then, like, the legendary melee weapons look really funny. Like, one of them was literally a vacuum cleaner. Like, the tube of a vacuum cleaner where that bar-shaped attachment is, attached to a ceiling fan blade. And it was a crushing weapon, not a slashing weapon. We also have a melee weapon that is literally just a carrot on a stick. And another that's a rolling pin. And it's hilarious. In fact... Oh, we also have the fart stick. I love this weapon. This is the fart, hold on. This is the fart stick. And if I hit an enemy with it, it farts. I am a child, apparently.
Need to be linked to boot the mind monitor.
Yes, this is totally how you activate a computer. With knobs and dials.
It's mind over matter, software over hardware.
And now we have...
Peace of mind.
This is a crushing weapon. Okay. I am not going to walk back. I am fast traveling.
The place feels like it has teeth.
Yeah, literal keyboard warrior. Every time I've gotten the mind monitor stuff, or like done anything that has to do with computers in any game, I will send pictures of it to my friend ID, or ID_T. Sorry, ID10_T. Because it's really funny. And there's somebody in the bathroom right next to my office, so there's noise. I'm gonna continue the video for you guys. Wait, no, I shouldn't. This guy's gonna start talking. What am I doing? And once ad break hits, I'm gonna go downstairs and get something to eat.
The pyrosticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the Merc Puff where it counts.
Will the octopod hold up?
He hopes so, as there's no Plan B, or more correctly, Plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Plan A was to take on the World Eaters by foot, or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down there was a bad idea. Wiz has been working on another cannon.
Thank you for dropping by.
Instead of pyrosticks, it squirts guppos. Scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the Merc Puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gil. He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom. Find Gil and he'll be able to tell you where to find the guppos. He used to run a pet shop stocked with guppos, but since they've become more difficult to find, he's diverted his attention to make them grow in numbers instead of giving them away.
Okay. Alright, ad break is about to start. I'm gonna go get something to eat. First and foremost, save game. Okay. I will be right back. I need to get something to eat. And, yeah. BRB. Tangia, you are really failing me today. It's actually been failing me for the past few days. Anyway, yeah, somebody's in the bathroom right next to my office hammering something. So I might have to remain muted for a while. I do apologize. But, yeah. I'll be muted. I'll be right back.
We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome.
Oh, wrong button. Okay. No, there we go.
Don't lose your way in the blackness.
Well, boys, goodbye. I'm not here to fight you. Passing through. Huh.
Let's see. Bang Shelter 11G. Too bad these aren't proof against the end of the world.
Okay. I don't remember what's down. I don't remember what's down here. She, the hammering has finally stopped.
You love to explore, even underground. This is Burblebottom, residence of Gill. Happy to finally get to meet you.
This guy makes me think of package of fish sticks.
Shore, but nothing as exciting as you. Figures it's impossible. As bad as the air might be, the goo is even worse. It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against? It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world
because I'm no longer drinking coffee.
Away.
I considered making a second mug. I don't want any.
It's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty. Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by. Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fighting against the goo. Likes how you hang with the Ankati. They are so desperate for cleaner air that they go to the worst parts of the world to find it. That's why he likes them so much. They really just get it. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right?
It's night.
He never drank from this pond because of the disgusting things done there. Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills. He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree, but it's forced to drink poison.
You know, I put a bunch of vegetables in this rice. I barely have any vegetables.
Claims the surf is poison now. Anything that drinks it becomes poison too, including the Tree of Life. His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gill is ready to point you in the right direction. But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Wiz for whatever he has in mind.
Thanks for the advice.
Helping both you and Wiz makes him double happy. Tells you to go get those guppos for Wiz. They won't find him on their own. Don't worry too much about how dangerous.
Okay, so there's something here. Nah.
planks need to be unturned in the right order.
Yeah, I honestly can't see anything behind my camera. Okay, let's get out of here. How? I nearly got hit by a snoodle. Okay, I've been going for 6 hours, so we're gonna do this mission. Talk to who we need to talk to, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm getting tired.
The shadows are getting shorter by the moment.
Gonna avoid you guys because I don't want to fight.
This is Guppy Grotto. Go on, catch it.
Hang on. Oh. It's just the controls for the elevator. Damn it! No.
Strange not having the sky above.
Damn it. Yay. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, no, there's no way unless it, like, my gods. Come on, game. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, please let me out. I'm gonna die if I keep doing this. Okay. Come on.
The day almost makes you want to smile.
Okay.
Gonna need a key of some kind.
Don't need a key, we need this. Oh, gods. Ah, fuck. Okay. Damn it, I pressed the button too too much. Damn it. Ah. I'm usually not this bad at those. Nope. There. Yay!
Plants and trees.
Yay! Okay. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna watch this fight. Don't fall in the water. You guys are gonna die and I'm not gonna get that XP. Alright, one last thing, and then we're ending. I mean it, we're ending after this. I can't summon the Go Glide here. He's right over there. I don't want to go the long way around. Also, I leveled up.
That's an improvement.
Okay, we'll talk to Wiz. Like I said, we were gonna get that quest done, talk to who we needed to talk to, and then end it, so.
That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merc Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination. Being undersurf has meant the Merc Puff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others.
So time's up?
He's sure there's enough time to confront the Merc Puff, but he worries if the world has enough years left to last his lifetime, even if you stop the World Eaters.
Use normal movement controls while in the octopod. To boost, press shift. To dodge attacks, press alt. To charge up an attack, hold that. Launch rockets, press that. Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Save game. Okay. That's day 3 done. Woohoo! Unfortunately, I have made a mistake. I have volunteered to do something on Thursday. So, I gotta figure that out. I gotta... Let me mark this. Need that. So, yeah, on Thursday, I have volunteered to do some spray painting. So, stream might be delayed. Ah! Oops. I smacked my bowl against my ice water. I'm gonna play some music. Playlist. Press Q. Jesus. There. Yeah, so Thursday there might be some conflicts. I've volunteered to do some spray painting for my mom. Also, some of these days might actually be rearranging because I got some people interested. Oh, alright, I'm eating still. Let me finish this before I continue. Okay, so I've gotten some replies from people that they are interested in playing Raft, Sea of Thieves, and Helldivers 2, which is great. I've made it very clear to them that I can rearrange the days and reschedule things. So, yeah. I will let y'all know as time goes. But yeah, we finished day 3! Yay! Now we gotta look for somebody to raid. Let's get to this. New window. View tab. I already see our target. I see our target. We're gonna be raiding Vanaquin. That away. Hey, as a bit of a reminder, peeps, for a majority of this month, I will be streaming. Sorry, my brain. I will be streaming because this is a donathon. I am okay if we don't reach the goal. Like, don't worry, we don't reach the goal. I can get some more commissions. I can be very obnoxious about them. Plus, I also got to do some updating on VGen and Ko-Fi. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, don't worry about it. It doesn't look like there's enough people to do a battle royale, so instead of listening to this, we're gonna skip straight to the outro song that we use for this playlist specifically. We're gonna raid Vanaquin. She's very sweet, she's very funny. She's playing, wait, double checking. Let me see, what is she playing again? crime scene cleaner. So we're going from Biomutant to a crime scene cleaner. Oh, it's warm in here. I gotta cool off. I gotta rest. Oh boy. Hey, last night was better than the first night. We're just starting out. It's okay. Like, it's gonna be slow. It's fine. I'm just trying to get my brain to catch up with me. Aw. Hold on, no. I just noticed that Twitch did actually cut the stream in half. Not actually in half, it did cut into the stream. So it only says we've been going for 2 hours, when we've been going for 6. Aw. Anyway. We're gonna read Vanaquin. Thank you guys so much for joining me for more Biomutant. Tomorrow we're gonna be, double checking. We're gonna be playing Maze, but I might actually swap Maze and Power World around and instead play Power World tomorrow, because I'm very tired of talking. I am quite tired of talking. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a good night, everybody.